So for making this bag, I'll be using 4-ply acrylic yarn. It's a medium weight yarn. You can use Ganga yarn also for this project. It will be perfectly suitable for it. And I'm using it in the shade of maroon. Along with this, you'll be needing your 3.5 mm hook, your scissors, and your magnetic buttons and your needle. So first of all, let's get started with the base. So we'll be making roses on both sides of the purse. So we need 2 base, and both the bases will be same. Only on one base there will be one extra round. So first of all, take your yarn and you can start by making a magic ring. You can make a magic ring in whatever way that you already do. This is how I make my magic ring. So we already have chained 1 for making a magic ring, chain 2 more, so there are a total of 3 chains. In the start of every round we will be making 3 chains. Now insert 12 double crochets in the magic ring. So yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring, bring out the yarn. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through next 2 loops. Repeat the same. We have to make a total of 12 double crochets. We are done with the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Just like that, insert 6 more. So here I'm done with my 12 double crochets. Now I'll pull this loop and close our magic ring. Put this thread behind and slip stitch in the very first double crochet that we made, not in the 3 chains, in the first double crochet. And this is what you'll get. Now we'll start the next round. So we'll make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. And now from every round onwards we have to work in the blow stitch only. What is the blow stitch? This back loop. Okay, a stitch has 2 loops. This is the front and this is the back loop. We have to work in the back loop only. So let's see what's the pattern of the round 2. In the round 2 we have to make 12 increases, that is 2 double crochets in each stitch, like this. This is our first increase. Now second increase, third increase. Just like that we have to make 4 increases. Work in the blow stitch only. Here I am done with the 12 increases. Now again make a slip stitch in the very first stitch that we made. Now again chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we have to follow a pattern of 1 double crochet and then 1 double crochet increase, and we have to repeat this pattern for a total of 12 times. That is for the whole round. So in the first make a double crochet, single. In the next make an increase, that is 2 double crochets. In the next 1 double crochet. In the next increase. You have to keep repeating this till the end. So here's our third round. Slip stitch in the very first stitch. Again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And now we are going to follow a pattern of 2 double crochets, that is 1 double crochet in first stitch and again 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and in the third we will be doing a double crochet increase. We are going to repeat this pattern of 2 double crochet and 1 increase for the whole round. Again make a slip stitch to close the round. again chain 3, and now we are going to work 3 double crochets, that is 1 double crochet in 3 stitches like this, 1 double crochet in each stitch for 3 times, and in the fourth one I'll do an increase. And we are going to repeat this pattern of 3 double crochet and 1 increase again for the 12 times for the whole round. And now again we'll make a slip stitch to close the round and chain 3 for the next round. And for the next round we are going to insert 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the fifth we'll make an increase. And we are going to repeat this pattern for a total of 12 times again till the end. So I'm done with this round as well, and now we make one more round, again chain 3, and now make 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th one make an increase. We are going to repeat this pattern for a total of 12 times till the end. And here I am done with this round as well. Now slip stitch in the very first stitch that you made. So for the one side of the rose, this will be your base. You don't have to do anything else. Just cut off the extra yarn and your base will be ready. So I've already done that one more base ready. Okay, so this is the one where I've cut off the yarn and your one base is ready. But for the other base we have to add one more round. Okay, so this will be our last round and you have to make one chain in this one. We have to work in blow stitch only for this round as well. So what you have to do is simply make 60 half double crochets, 1 half double crochet in each stitch for a total of 60 stitches. So make a half double crochet in each stitch for 60 stitches in the blow loop only. Here I am done with my 60 half double crochets and you'll get something like this. You don't have to fully cover the round. This will be your 60 half double crochets. Now what you have to do is chain 1 and cut off a little long yarn here because we might make a pole string from this only, or you might use it for sewing. So cut a long yarn, pull your hook. So now both of your bases are ready, 1 and 2. Now we'll be making the rose pattern on these bases. So the rose pattern on both the bases will be exactly same. So I'll just show you how to make on any one of the base. You have to repeat the same process on the other base. Okay, so now we are going to make the petals of the rose in every round that we have made. Okay, till here we'll not be doing any petals here. We'll be doing our petals till here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 rounds of petals. Okay, and we'll be working in these front loops that we left. Okay, so the petals pattern is same. Okay, the only difference in every row will be that how many stitches you have to skip and the number of petals in that row. So for example, in the first row there will be only 2 petals. Okay, and in the row after that there will be 3 petals. So just like that, number of petals will vary in every row, and the number of stitches that you have to skip while making the petal, that you'll understand when we'll make the petal, that will be changed in every row. But the basic pattern of making the petal will be same all across in all the rows. Okay, I'm telling you this so that once you see how to make a petal, then you can continue making all other petals on your own also. So now let's start making it. Insert your hook in this very first stitch. Take your yarn and insert your yarn. Now keep this yarn at the back so that when we work in the stitches, it gets inserted itself. Now you have to make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and make 3 increases, including on this first stitch only. The first increase will come on this first stitch only where we have made our 3 chains. So we'll make our first double crochet increase here. 1, second increase, third increase, once you're done with this, now make 3 chains, flip your work, and now make 6 double crochet increase. We have 6 stitches, so in all these 6 stitches we are going to make double crochet increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this basic pattern will be same for making each and every petal. Now the thing that I was saying, that number of stitches you will have to skip will vary in every row. So in this first round we have to skip 3 stitches. Okay, we are here right now, and from here I'll see my first, second and third stitch are these. I'll skip all these 3 and I'll slip stitch in the 4th stitch. You'll get something like this. Now you have to make a chain, and now we are going to make reverse single crochet. We'll go from here to here. How we have to make reverse single crochet? Insert your hook in this stitch, this double crochet stitch, yarn over and pull through all the loops on your hook. Again go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through all the loops. Go into the next, yarn over, pull through all the loops. Just like that, we continue doing reverse single crochet on all these stitches. This will also remain same in every petal that you will make. You'll have to do this part. Okay, so now we slip stitched first part of the petal here. Now we have to slip stitch the second part also. Okay, in every petal you make you have to slip stitch both the sides. Okay, so here also I'll be skipping 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in this 4th one I'll make a slip stitch. This is the 4th, make a slip stitch. So here your first petal is done. Now we'll make our second petal, chain 3. Again we'll repeat the same process, make 3 double crochet increases, including on the stitch that where we have made 3 chains. As I said that the pattern of the petal will remain same, only number of petals in each row and the number of stitches you have to skip in each row will differ. Okay, I've made 3 double crochet increase. Now chain 3, flip and make 6 double crochet increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we are doing the first row only. So the first row, in each row the number of stitches to be skipped will be same only. So here also I'll skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. You don't even need to count when you are doing your next petal. Okay, then you don't need to count, because your 4th stitch will always land here on this stitch where your first petal is started, your previous petal is started, I'll say. So here will be your slip stitch of the first side of this petal. Chain 1, and now again we'll do reverse single crochet. Continue doing reverse single crochet. And now again skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and your 4th stitch will land here. Okay, so we'll make a slip stitch here, and you can see our first round is completed. Our first round had 2 petals only, so our first round is done here. Now how do you move to the second round? For moving to the second round, make 2 chains and slip stitch, and now we'll start making our third round's petals, second round's petals. So now again the starting pattern will be same only. You have to make 3 chains, make 3 double crochet increase, 1, 2 and 3. Again chain 3. This will be standard for every petal. Again make 6 double crochet increase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now in this round you have to skip 5 stitches. Okay, so here I'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll skip the 5 and slip stitch in the 6th stitch. Okay, now chain 1, and now we'll do our reverse single crochet. As I said you, only the number of stitches to be skipped will be different in each round. Rest of the pattern will be exactly same for all petals. Now here also we'll skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th make your slip stitch. So this is your second round's first petal. This petal is looking like this right now, but later when we'll complete our whole rows, we'll open up these petals like this. Okay, Now from here only start your second petal. So chain 3, make 3 double crochet increases and then 6 double crochet increases, and then I'll meet you there. So here I'm done my 6 double crochet increase, and now slip stitch here. Okay, you can count also and then slip stitch, or you can slip stitch here as it is only, because even if you count it, the count will go to here only. Skip 5 and in the 6th make a slip stitch. Now chain 1 and do your reverse single crochet. Okay, once you're done with the reverse single crochet, now again skip 5 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5, and in the 6th one this make a slip stitch. Now this petal we'll start now is our last petal, and you can see whenever you will reach at your last petal, you will have just 3 stitches left on that round. Okay, so here again we'll repeat the same process. Chain 3, 3 double crochet increase, then again chain 3 and 6 double crochet increase. I'll meet you once I'm done. Okay, so I'm done with the 6 double crochet increase. Now I'll slip stitch again in the first stitch of the previous petal, chain 1 and make reverse single crochet all over the petal. So it's a very simple pattern. You just have to keep repeating the roses, these petals of the roses. So this is the last petal of the round. So again, whenever you reach at the last petal of the round, your slip stitch will arrive at this one, the last stitch of your previous stitch, last or the first, whatever you want to say it. Okay, even if you'll count your 6th stitch, it will be this one only. So now again moving on to the next round, I'm going to make 2 chains and slip stitch in the next round stitch. So we have to repeat the same pattern for our next round as well. The only difference is that in the next round you'll have 4 petals and you have to skip 6 stitches while slip stitching the petals on both the sides instead of 5. Okay, so I think you can do the round on your own. 4 petals and skip 6 stitches. So here I'm done with my third round. Okay, so you can see I've made 4 petals, 1 2 3 4, and here I've moved to the next round. Okay, now in the 4th round also we have to be making petals in the same manner only. So again make chain 3. In this 4th round there will be a total of 6 petals. Chain 3 and make 3 double crochet increase, 1 2 and 3, again chain 3, flip your work and make 6 double crochet increase, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. In this round we have to skip 5 stitches and we'll slip stitch in the 6th. So 1 2 3 4 5, and in the 6th make a slip stitch, chain 1 and do the reverse single crochets. Like this. Continue doing reverse single crochets. Skip the 5 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5, and slip stitch in the 6th. And again from here we'll start our next petal, and just like that in this round we have to make a total of 6 petals. So here I'm done with the 4th round, as you can see. Now in the next round, that is the 5th round, there will be 7 petals, and here we'll be skipping 6 stitches in the first petal, in the second petal 5 stitches, then in the third 6 stitches, fourth skip 5, fifth skip 6, and sixth skip 5. Just like that you have to do alternative of 6 5 6 5 6 5 6. Okay, first skip 6, then skip 5, and in that manner you have to make a total of 7 petals. Okay, so whatever you will skip at one side of the petal, you have to skip the same on the other side of the petal. So for one whole petal you will be skipping 6 stitches, and then for the next whole petal you will be skipping 5 here, 5 there, then again for the next skip 6 here, 6 there. So just like that we have to make our next round, and you'll have 7 petals in this round. And I'm done with this round as well. And now comes our 6th round, the last one. In this round we will be making a total of 8 petals, and in each petal you have to skip 6 stitches. So in the 7th you will be making a slip stitch, and now I'll meet you after completing all my 8 petals. Okay, so here I've done with the 8 petals of last round as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, so here my last round has finished, and now I'll make 2 chains and I'll slip stitch in this round, and now I'll cut off the extra yarn. I'll leave some yarn for sewing, so leave some yarn, and then you can cut off the extra yarn. Okay, pull your hook. So now you can open up your petals like this. Okay, to make it give it a good look. This is how your rose would actually look. Okay, and in the same way you have to make these petals on the other base as well, on the base where we had made these 60 half double crochets, and you have to sew in all the excessive threads. You should just have one long thread on one panel and one long thread on the other panel. Okay, and nothing extra threads. Rest all you can sew and cut them off. And now we'll join these 2 panels together. So let's start. So in this panel I've inserted my needle in this panel's long thread where we haven't made half double crochet. Okay, and now we'll take our other panel and we'll join these 2. You can join on any stitch you want here. Okay, like this. And now we'll join these stitches together. Okay, join these stitches together. In this rose panel, we'll insert our needle in the back loop only, and on this other side we'll insert our needle through both the loops. Okay, back loop, both loops, back loop, both loops, back loop and both loops, back loop, both loops. Just like that you have to keep sewing till you reach the end of these half double crochets. So we'll have something like this, and this will be our opening. So here I've sewn it till here, and now we'll just secure our thread here by passing it a few times through here and there. And now you can cut off this thread. Now insert your needle in this other thread that we had, other long thread. Okay, so I have inserted the thread. Now I'll just secure the thread in the starting first, like this. Okay, and I'll bring the needle to a little center, and now here I'll start inserting the pearls. You can insert as many pearls as you want, as long as you want its handle to be. So here I have inserted 42 beads, and now I'm going to sew this side to the opposite side. Okay, just make sure your beads are properly closed. Okay, there is no gap of thread inside, and then you can sew it to your bag. Once you've secured your strap, now just pass your needle through various stitches to make sure this won't come out. And then you can cut off this extra yarn. And you'll have something like this by now. Now I'm going to again take my 3.5 mm hook, and I'm going to insert in the space besides this pearl strap. Then insert your maroon yarn. Okay, now make chains as long as you want your sling to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here I have made 90 chains. You can increase or decrease the number of chains as per your requirement. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this first chain, and I'm going to make one half double crochet in all of the chains. So now we are going to make 1/2 double crochet in each chain. Continue making 1/2 double crochet in each chain. Here I am done with 1/2 double crochet in each chain, and now I'll slip stitch it here. Chain 1 and cut off the extra yarn. Now sew these 2 threads inside here, okay, and also sew this side of the sling here by adding extra yarn with the needle. Now we have to attach the buttons, okay. So once you have done the strap, this is how my strap looks like, okay, and you can insert it inside only. And now we'll be attaching our magnetic buttons. You can easily find them on Amazon by the name of magnetic buttons only, okay. So now for attaching these, first we need to make a base. So again, take your maroon yarn, start by making a magic ring. After making a magic ring, now you have to insert 10 half double crochets in the magic ring. So yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring, bring out the yarn. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. This is our first half double crochet. We have to make a total of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now close your magic ring and slip stitch in the very first stitch. Chain 1, leave some yarn for sewing, and then cut off the extra yarn. You have to make 2 such pieces, okay, and we'll be attaching these to both the pieces. So you have to insert the button here like this, add its stopper at the back, and now take your flat plier and just secure it. In the same way, do the other button as well. And now you can cut these middle threads. And now we'll sew these buttons onto our bag. So insert your needle in this. Check where the center is, okay. We'll be sewing this in the center. So this is my center. Now just sew it. Pass it through all the stitches to completely secure it. Okay, so here you can see I've sewn the button. It's completely stitched. You can see it's not coming off at all. Now I'll secure my thread by making a small knot, and now I'll just pass it through a few stitches and then cut off my extra yarn. In the same way, we'll attach the other side of the button as well. Okay, so here goes the other one.